What's up, YouTube? We're back with Sneaker Division. Jeremy Cash,
Cesar Perez.
We got a special one for you guys today. I actually have a guy that does my lawn, and somehow he knows a girl. I'm assuming he works out with her or something, but she used to work for Dwight Howard, and she used to get him clothes and stuff and shoes and different things, and apparently they had a falling out, and now we have somehow obtained these shoes. He wanted me to find a price on them and try to figure out like how much they might be worth, but from what I'm finding out is we pretty much have to get these actually authenticated by a sports memorabilia agency or something like that.
Absolutely.
And then once it is authenticated, then it can determine price from there.
Right.
I wanted to start off just by talking about, we've been in Orlando. I mean, you've been in Orlando your whole life too, right? Like I've been here.
Not my whole life.
Okay. So I've been here most of my life. I've been here since I was like, I don't know, 4 or 5, something like that.
I've been here since 2004.
Okay, so I've been here since like 90. So I've been like looking at the Magic and like who's on their squad and like them being a team and everything like that forever. And
Sure.
they've always just disappointed me, like because it's always been like, not because I don't pay attention to the NBA like that. Like I'm more of an NFL person. I like the 49ers, but like if I had to pick a team, I would obviously just default to Magic just because
It's the home team.
yeah. Otherwise, I used to like the Thunder, but that was more because of
Kevin Durant, Russell Westbrook.
more Kevin Durant. Yeah. So and before that, it was the Suns. Whenever Steve Nash was there.
Suns was sick.
Yeah. So like there's a whole bunch of different things, but that was more all related to video games as well. So it's not even really like me paying attention to actual NBA or anything like that. But I've always just thought of the Magic being a garbage team. Like they've never won a championship. They've gotten close a couple times. I just feel like they don't know what they're doing as far as like management happens.
I agree. I feel like the management should build more pieces around, you know, their good talent. I feel like they just they spend all their money on like 1 or 2 players, but it takes more than 1 or 2 players. You know what I mean? It
takes an entire squad.
It does take an entire squad. You need your power 3, and then on top of that, you got to have a good bench to like replenish. If you look at all these championship teams, they all have like a power 3, but they have a beast like bench. When they were with Dwight, they were missing like 1 more person. Man, if he was to put like a sharpshooter, like a Ray Allen at the time, or like
whenever Shaq was there, it was the same problem.
Same problem.
Like, it's like they focus on having like one really good, athletic, powerful big man, and then they forget about the rest of the team.
Right. Like they put too much on the plate on the center, and not build enough help around the center to let him do his thing. You know what I mean? Had you got a couple of sharpshooters and started killing it from the threes, I guarantee that opened up plays in the center, because now they're scared of the threes, and now they're chasing the threes, and guess what? Leaves your big man open. You know what I mean? But they know that.
These shoes, we're gonna show off first, even though it's chronologically incorrect. These are from 2011. You did some research on them. I did too. This is one of the last years that he was with Adidas, right? Yeah.
I think he left in 2013 or something like that.
Yeah.
I can't remember. Don't quote me, but I can't remember. But you know what's funny? I had the other version of these back when I first moved down here.
Yeah.
I had the white versions of these.
Yeah, because there's a couple different colors.
Yeah, with the black stripes. They were a size 10.5. So you know who has it now?
Who?
My pops. He rocks them.
I mean, they're crazy. These are size freaking 18, dude. They got the signature on the tongue.
So
it says for Mama K on the back. Who's he got a deal with now?
So currently he does not have a deal.
No shoe deals?
What's funny about that is once he went from Adidas, he turned down a 6-figure deal for Adidas,
Okay.
and just went free agent for like a couple months, and then signed with Peak. Peak is the biggest athletic sports brand in China.
Oh, okay.
So he signed with Peak, and he created the Peak DH1, the Peak DH2, and the Peak DH3. And they're all right. Like, they're not that bad, you know what I mean? But from there, it was coming close to the dunk contest this year. He actually had this whole themed out with Kobe Bryant. Like, he actually talked to Kobe Bryant and was like, yo, I'm gonna wear the Kobe Pro 5s. I'm gonna come out there, you're gonna like hand me the ball, and I'm gonna like fly and get it, and like reveal like a Superman with the number 24 on it. Like, he wanted to do that with Kobe.
Yeah.
And it wasn't intentions of doing that, and like, you know, tragically, right before it happened, you know, Kobe died. But anyways, and ever since, he's been wearing nothing but Kobe's shoes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He has not touched anything else. He's all about the Kobe Pro-Tros. He's also worn the Kobe ADs, I think it's called. AD Next or something like that.
He got traded to so many teams after he would play with the Lakers with Bryant, and then to like somehow luckily come back and play with
the Lakers,
LeBron
and
Rajon Rondo and Anthony Davis and everybody, and get the 2020 championship. Like, all those times that he was so close with Magic, that he finally got something. He's 34 years old, man. I'm 34. So it's like, it's crazy.
It's crazy.
Like, life trajectories, just ability, just because of your physicality.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So
it's a good thing he used that body.
Let's get into those next ones. These are a little bit more special. These are signed, and not just one, but two signatures. Each shoe is signed. Supposedly, these are game-worn shoes. We do have pictures of him wearing like these type of shoes, but we don't know for sure that these are the actual shoes that are in those pictures. But it's very possible that they are. Again, we would have to get them authenticated, so we'll see if that ever happens. That's his very first tweet. On the side, if you look, it says, "Hey world."
So I can tell you off the bat, the ones that Adidas, just the normal ones that Adidas has, doesn't have that.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think it has that.
I'm pretty sure it does.
You think so?
I'm pretty sure it does. We could do some more research on it.
But I've been looking at the research on the autograph too, and it looks pretty close. I mean, that it is how he usually signs
that's
stuff,
the embossed autograph too on the side. He always has that, apparently.
I mean, it's a big old shoe. We'll see.
It's a pretty interesting find, man. Like, I never in a million years thought that because I started this channel that somebody would end up dropping these by, especially my lawn guy.
Right. Look at this. This is dope.
So the closest thing that I found so far is that like one shoe signed is going for like I think around $500, $400, something like that. But I think if you had both shoes signed and as the pair, and if you can get them if you can actually get them authenticated, I think that the value would skyrocket over $1,000 easily. A couple people that I hit up online, they all just said, I wouldn't sell those at all if I were you. Just hold on to them forever. Those are priceless. You'll never know how much they're worth until like something really goes down and they become like a part of history, you know?
I agree.
And plus, like, to the right person too, you can get 20 grand probably.
So just think about it. Like, he's still playing. Dwight Howard is going to be
he's a champion now.
He's a champion and going to be a future Hall of Famer.
Yeah. Like, these are a decade old. Those are 9 years old. But that's crazy. And they're in such good condition too.
Perfect. Yeah, I mean, you can tell they've worn them like once for the game. And
that was it.
That was it.
Pretty good find, man. If any of you guys have anything cool like that, or you got any cool stories about shoes like that you really enjoyed, or like what got you into shoes, your first pair of shoes, anything like that, feel free to send us those stories. We like that. We're actually gonna start a series, I think, here soon where we just talk about all of that. Like, because I was never really into shoes whenever I was growing up. My mom bought me a whole bunch of Kmart clothes and Payless shoes. So that's all I ever had my whole life. And I got made fun of for it. incessantly.
Yeah, I bet.
I never really paid attention to it. I was just like, you guys, that's just like you guys being silly or you guys being materialistic or whatever like that, and I just let it go. Learning all this stuff is insane to me, but it's kind of fun. I like doing it. I mean, you have different stories, but we'll get into those in the future, and hopefully we'll get into your stories too.
Yes.
Just remember, it's nice to be important, more important to be nice.
And we will catch you later.
Thanks for watching our video, guys. There's more over here if you like where that came from.
Remember, like and subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Ding, 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 ding. We'll catch you later.